Hey guys, in this video I'll be going over a web app that I've made with a group of 9, including myself, in our software engineering class. And this web app is essentially a to-do journal. It's a journaling app. So to begin with, we made this website using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, MongoDB as our database, and to deploy it, we used Heroku. Alongside those tools, we also use a bunch of other applications like Figma and Miro for brainstorming and um, just making sure that this the app is the way we want it to be. And this class, my software engineering class, this class is where I've learned a lot about the agile methodology and unit testing and the CI/CD, continuous integration and development pipeline. Um, so yeah, this is also the first web app project that I've made within a group, so I'm pretty proud of it. But I guess to start the tour, you can see that if you don't have an account, you can log in or you can sign up. And once you have an account, which I do, you can just type in the required credentials. And essentially, once you get in, you'll see a dashboard. So this dashboard will display any notes that you have about today, any tasks that you've written down that you got to do today, and the events that will be coming up. Um, so this design was all personalized for our app, um, and yeah, everyone pitched in and was doing their fair share of the work. So I'm very proud of this entire design. So if you want to add like a task, you press you go to the daily page, and the daily page is where you'll see different components. So here we'll set the first task, and we'll call it first task. Um, you're supposed to set like some sort of description. Let's say clean the house. First task, clean the house, and then let's get it done by today. And link is any other information to add to it. But for now, we're not doing much with the link row, so you don't have to worry about it. Just click save, and it'll refresh. The web app will refresh, and then you'll see that the task populated. Same thing for notes. Just have here is a bunch of notes. Hello world. See here the notes. You can add your events. Let's say dance party is an event. Start time for that dance party. It's going to be a little later. So let's say it's 4 or 5 o'clock. So end it after 5. Let's say 6 o'clock. Then again, link. You don't have to worry about anything about that. Click save, and you have your events. To do, and I guess going back to the dashboard, you'll be able to see your tasks, events, and notes that you've created for that day. At the same time, you can also delete an event. Here I can showcase it with delete this. Let's do some random time. Save. You can click this X to delete it. You can delete notes as well, so delete this. By clicking on the bullet point, it deletes. You can also delete tasks as well. Delete this. Save. And I misspelled it, but you can click on the bullet point right here to also delete it. If you forgot how to delete or how to add or anything, you can click on the question mark right here, and it'll show you a display of all the things that you can do within the daily page. You can also go back and retrieve previous events, tasks, notes, data that you've written down. You can see February 10th. Today is February 20th. So February 10th, I wrote down some notes, some events, some tasks that I wanted to get done. But yeah, we go into the weekly page. You'll see that it will only display events that you have for that specific day, and it won't display any notes or tasks. So these are only events. Of course, it could be better specified, but for now, it's only events displaying. You can go back to that certain day for the daily page by clicking on the number, and that doesn't work. Something to implement, but again, we were really caught up in time, and we weren't able to finish it. So, and this app, it's no longer in active development. Um, so it's just something to play around with, but it, not taking too seriously. Like I wouldn't put. Yeah, it's just to play around because there's some components that's not working as we want to. Um, like the monthly section, it's just a calendar. We wanted to display the events and tasks as well here, but as you can see, it's not. It's just a calendar. It's just a blank calendar. It's a very accurate depiction of the calendar though, so because May 1st is a Monday, so you go to May 1st. It's a Monday, yeah. Now you go to quarterly. These are the quarterly page. I'm not too sure if it works or not. I doubt it. It's something new that we've implemented at the very end, and I don't think we got to it. So let's just add a simple notes. Yeah, I don't think we got to finishing this quarterly page, but it was essentially supposed to be used for students in a quarter system. You can add a collection, let's say grocery list. So it would be a collection of buy eggs. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. This part should work, but it's struggling right now. Let's get back and see. Oh, see, it populated. There's probably something wrong with the server or the connection earlier, but yeah, the events just populated. You can also add notes. So add notes. So it works. Yes, it does. So these are just lists of things that you want done specifically for this stage. So just a collection of things. So there are like different components here. Like the arrows doesn't work. The goals are, it's a constant value, so it's hard coded. So these tasks aren't, yeah, there aren't, you can't modify them. If you go to index, you should be able to search up like different tasks and see the day for that task, but it's still a work in progress. But we most likely won't be able to implement it. But the essential part is that we have the daily page and the notes and the tasks, and you could see these notes, tasks, and events. So I think that's the most important part for functionality for this app. Um, you can also, this is the user setting page, so the account setting. You can set your name. You can change your email address. Change the font. First day of the week, set the first day of the week for yourself. Academic period is relating to the quarterly page, which doesn't work. Appearance, I don't think the appearance. Yeah. So the account setting page is technically it doesn't work at all. So you can't really change your email because it won't modify anything in the database. Um, but I do know the logout button does work. So you logged out right there, or I just logged out. But yeah, that's essentially what our app does. It's just a journaling app. It's fairly simple. Um, but yeah, thank you.